Which streaming service are you using again?
I'm on Twitch and YouTube. So, hello everyone, this is Fighter Fight Gaming. I'm Draxus, and we're going to be playing some Nebulous. I am joined by Wrath of Shadar here with me.
Hello.
So, what kind of ship should I roll with? I have a couple fleets. So, I've been.
Well,
Go ahead.
well, I'm thinking something with missiles.
You really want missile? You know what? I haven't actually made a missile. So I've made a container fleet, but I haven't made an actual medium missile spam fleet. So let's make one.
Ooh.
So,
all right.
I'm
That'll
playing
be something to
OSP
see.
because after a whole bunch of bug fixes and stuff, basically OSP is kind of they're the weak sister of the two sides right now. I think the win-loss rate is hovering somewhere between 60-40 and 70-30 against them. But that means everyone tries to switch away from them, so I always wind up playing OSP. So, there's still some good things, but they've nerfed the shit out of all the main strengths of the OSP side. So rockets aren't as good anymore. Fucking plasma isn't as good anymore. So really all OSP has going for it is missile spam. Mass drivers aren't even as good anymore, which sucks. I guess it's really just missile spam. They're probably going to redo things, but they're seeing how stuff settles out. But on the ground, it feels like we've gotten kicked in the teeth pretty hard with this side. So this is going to be disgusting. Also, this is going to be so expensive in terms of missiles. Like, I just... Oh. So we're going to do my favorite combo, which is fixed active radar and fixed anti-radiation, because it's primarily a missile boat. We're making them cruise missiles so we can shoot around corners. We need a decent burn duration. Let's give us a bit more. Hello.
Also, apparently, today we are joined by Colado. Say hi, Colado.
Hello, hello. If briefly, I'm still zugging, so I might skedaddle again if I need to concentrate.
Zugged?
Such is life. Yeah. Have you? Oh man.
So,
Huh. I'm so used. Everyone, you don't know what it means to be zugging or zug.
I know zug. I've never heard zug.
I have never heard this
verb.
Huh.
I've never heard either of those before.
It's
zug
from
is what the peons used to say in Warcraft.
Yep.
Ah.
Something you're doing. Work.
Okay, so normally I need to decide between if I want to do a reinforced magazine. So I actually figured out what the reinforced tag does. So you see this damage threshold here? If any hit on this place does less than 40 damage, it cannot kill this component. It will bring it down to 1, and then it will stay at 1 until something above this damage threshold hits it. So reinforced components can last a very long time. But I'm gonna need a lot of missiles, so I'm gonna go with a bulk magazine for now. It hurts me to do that. Let's get our flak rounds in here. Alright, so our point value we're aiming for is 1500 because we probably want to get 2 of these out. So let's...
Makes sense.
I don't like rolling fleets that have just a single ship, even if I just throw in an unarmed shuttle alongside it. Just having a backup ship helps so much. We don't actually need to turn very fast with this thing, so let's give it a reinforced drive. We don't need missile programming arrays. I don't know what else we would put in, honestly. Alright, let's not put anything in for now, because we still have to shove as many Thunderheads in as we can. Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
never mind getting messages already. You guys have fun.
Have a good one.
See you later.
So, here's the thing. With what we have here, we're going to launch 32 missiles in a single salvo from this thing. So I want to do this in units of 32. 64 puts us right up to our limit, so that's only 2 salvos. So I think we're just going to do one main missile ship, and we might have a runner just to run around. So 140, 32, 64, 128. So we're just at 2,000. All right, let's throw in. Let's add some cargo feeders as escort to this thing. What do you think? Should we have a mass driver on the end, a cannon on the end, or plasma on the end?
Ooh.
Because
Tough call. What are the upsides and downsides?
Okay, so if we put a plasma, so the most common cargo feeder configuration, I'm going to back up. A cargo feeder is the single most heavily armored unit we have. Even though it's kind of tiny, it has armor comparable to battleship armor. So it's a really good brawler. So the most common configuration for it is a plasma cannon on here. Now, plasma cannons strip armor, which allow light munitions to hit really hard. So then it generally has 2 T-30 cannons, which are quad-barreled 100mm cannons. They fire long bursts of 100mm rounds. So they basically the idea is you'll fire, for a minute with this thing at a guy, and it'll strip the armor for whatever side you're facing, and then say you're using AP initially with this, you'll swap it over to HE or HEHC, which is a special ammunition type that is designed to seriously, it basically explodes as soon as it penetrates the smallest layer, so it does a lot more damage to components. And then, I generally give it a couple bastion point defense flak batteries, just because if you're flying close formation, you can use those to really combine all of your flak together into an impenetrable wall. So that's the most common configuration. It's also a really cheap configuration, so it's nice. The other configuration would be C60 cannon. So this is a 450mm cannon, largest caliber of cannon available. This is a battleship cannon. Right in the front. It does a lot of damage. You don't need to worry about, layering on the plasma first to break through. It's just going to plow right through. It doesn't give support for these T-30 cannons, so these T-30s are going to be pretty useless against, say, a battleship, but they'll still be plenty useful against smaller stuff. They won't do a whole lot to heavy cruisers and battleships without plasma support. The good thing about this setup is I can go and put on ammunition elevators to everything, and it will upgrade everything's fire rate. We on the other one, they would only affect 100mm and not the plasma, because the plasma requires a different mechanism to increase its fire rate. So we have synergy in that regard for this. My personal favorite flavor of this... go ahead.
No, keep going.
My personal favorite flavor variant of this is we replace one of the T-30 cannons with a turreted plasma cannon. This is more expensive than a spinal one, and it fires in bursts instead of a sustained, every 10 seconds you get a shot off. But it gives us sort of a best of both worlds, kinda. We don't have as much firepower in the 100mm to take advantage, but it does strip armor for both us and anyone else that fires at it. Probably not the best to pair with this, because this missile boat doesn't really need armor stripping, so it's not. This is really like a team player more setup. And then the last setup is we put on a mass driver. So mass drivers basically delete components. If you shoot a ship with it and it intersects a component, that component is basically going offline. That being said, it doesn't have good armor penetration, so it will splash on the surface for the first shot. If it hits that area again, though, that armor is gone, so it will go through. But it does. It can take a bit of hammering to actually get to drill down into the components of something big. You normally want to use these in mass, but the problem is they don't do structure damage. So if you miss a component, you don't do anything to a ship. Normally we have like this integrity rating, and it will slowly get chewed up as your components take damage and stuff. Mass drivers don't lower this integrity rating at all. They only damage components. So, and when this integrity rating goes all the way down, with every shot you do on a ship, every component on the ship takes damage once this integrity slider runs out. So that's how you can kill a ship if you don't have stuff that will penetrate all the way through a ship. So what do you think?
It sounds, if I've been listening correctly, like the mass driver would probably be the best choice for this particular duo.
You think? Okay.
I could be wrong. I haven't really played this game, so...
We'll try it. So we need ammunition, and we need berthing. Fracturing block. How fast we fire? So we fire once every 25 seconds. So 2.1, 2.2 shots per minute. So over a 30-minute round, if we're firing continuously, 60 rounds. So 100 rounds will be more than enough. I try to base my my ammunition loads on theoretical maximum fire rate. Like, if somehow we manage to drop into a combat situation and we're immediately in range and can start shooting, what's our total, how much ammunition would I need to carry?
Fair.
2 T-30s, 16... every 30 seconds plus 15 seconds for the recycle time between each shot. Every 45 seconds. So 16 every 45. So times what? About 20. We get about 20 rounds downrange per minute. So that means 30 times 20, 600. Okay, we need... Alright, we're good for power. We have about 50 points left. Let's put one reinforced DC locker in here. And we can get that much by downgrading one of this to a small workshop. And damage control center. Okay, so we have a bit more space. We don't want to add too much to this, but let's add... I think actually, I'm going to make a call. I think we might prefer cannon on this. Just looking at the whole setup.
All right.
I think we want cannon. Which means I need to recalculate how much ammunition we're going to use. But since we changed it to cannon, we can get ammunition elevators, so every 15 seconds, so 4 per minute. So 30, 120. So we'll get like 150 HE. We have some extra points, so I'm wondering if, you know what we should do? The sensors on OSP ships are notoriously bad. Let's add a long-range detection sensor. It won't be enough for us to like really put shots on target, but it'll be enough to let us know there's somebody over there trying to kill us.
Ah.
And we're low on resource power, but we have all these slots available, so that's fine.
So if you don't mind me asking, what does OSP stand for?
That's a good question.
I'll look it up.
I'm
sure there's a wiki
this,
or something on.
It's in the patch notes for when the thing was released. The Protectorate update.
I'm sure that. Let's see.
The Outlying
Nebulous
Systems Protectorate.
OSP. There you go.
Alright, let's...
A breakaway state that splits from the Shelter Alliance.
Yep.
Is that who you're fighting against?
Yeah, they're the guys with actual warships.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, we have our 3K fleet. Let's... Alright. Save fleet as... Squadron spam. Because missile spam. Let's go into multiplayer. It's being very slow to give us that is not all the servers. I know that's not all the servers. If it's going to be slow, we might just do a... oh, there we go.
Can't wait till the stream catches up. I'm, of course, seeing this on something of a delay.
Yeah. There we go. Spam. So we have a total of 4 full salvos from our main missile ship, which is... It doesn't sound great, but with all those missiles, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to overwhelm most point defenses. I believe we got 14k distance on our missiles. Just waiting on this guy to ready up. Ah, this guy's been reported a lot.
Ooh. Which guy is this, and what's he been reported for?
Dickus, offensive ship names, and foul language.
I mean...
His fleet
Yeah, I can
is
see
up,
that.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Ah, there you go. Everyone's ready.
Yep. Loading.
Oh.
We'll go for point E. I have no idea what the rest of our fleet is.
All random fleet.
So this radar dish has to be pointed in a specific direction, but it has massive range. So if I go to electronic warfare, I can point it in a specific direction. And that is the cone that it will detect stuff in.
Ooh, fancy.
It's actually the opposite of fancy. This is all of the OSP ships have terrible sensors. If you notice this thing whirling around on both ends, that's our sensor array. If those are damaged, it takes like all of our sensors out. Most ANS ships have 4 sensor panels on each side, so you have to hit 8 separate things to completely blind a ship. You just have to hit 2 locations on this, and it'll be blind. They're really easy to blind because they're also very easily destroyed. Also, they don't have good range. Basically, OSP has shit sensors.
That's fair.
OSP's big thing is, for points cost, they're able to bring more firepower to bear, but it doesn't seem to be enough versus some of the super tanky ships that ANS can field, because I regularly roll dual heavy cruisers, and I can just take fire all day. And, if I manage to get into cover, a minute or 2 later, my damage control teams have everything under control, and I can re-enter combat.
Hmm.
My armor may be shredded, but I'm still combat capable. That's not the case with most of the OSP ships. Barring these guys, their armor makes it so that they can just take so much damage. but they're also small, so they don't have a whole lot of hit points for that armor to, protect. Or components. Hit points isn't really a thing, but...
We have secured zone boxer.
I mean, it's a good abstract way of thinking about it, even if it's not quite what's happening.
We have enemies over this way. What are you?
Okay.
What are you? Okay, let's...
The enemy secured zone dagger. The enemy secured zone combat.
So these were missiles that someone fired just to try and catch someone out, and it looks like he almost did it. I'm going to fire a single 4-missile salvo at whatever that is to see if we can get it. I don't want to go overboard and fire at it because it's just a Corvette and I'm not even sure if it has point defenses. Yeah, it doesn't even have point defenses. It's gone. Goodbye.
Rounds incoming.
That's a Solomon. That is going to require a full up.
Outgoing missile. We lost a component. Moving out. Beginning the attack.
Secured zone eclipse.
Send your traffic. We lost a component. How can we help today, Commander? We're a little banged up, Commander. We're losing modules.
Yay, missiles. You can do it, missile. I believe in you.
Our drives
Yes,
are
we got some
destroyed.
hits. Fuck yeah. Wasn't a lot, but I wasn't expecting.
Nice!
We lost a module. We'll handle it.
And these guys are actually doing exactly what I wanted and soaking up fire from the enemy.
Send your traffic. We lost a module. Damage control. We've lost a component. We're losing components. Damage control. We've lost a component. Damage control. We've lost a component. What now, Commander?
He lost his reinforced magazine. He needs that back up.
Component destroyed.
He's also lost his... Okay, no, he needs his drive more. We only have one restore option. So I have to choose between giving him drives and giving him weapons back, but
Got you 5 by 5.
with drives he can still be useful. With weapons he's just a pillbox, which probably won't help us in the long run.
Damage control. We've lost a component. Enemy radar lock detected.
Let's see if 12 will be enough to deal with this guy. I feel like it should be. It's a lone voxel.
Component destroyed.
Yeah, he's spec'd to take out containers. I don't think he'll be able to stop. Oh, maybe he will. Oh, no, a couple got through. He's hurting. 3 hit.
That's fair. How are you doing?
Well, I've lost this guy, so I'm pretty sure he's just done for now, but they're wasting a lot of firepower on him, and my line ship hasn't taken any damage, so I'm okay with that.
Sounds like a good exchange.
Yep.
We're losing components. Engines back.
Oh, hey.
Out with it.
Does he have his engine? He has his engines back.
I'm
Yay.
up today, Commander.
Join us up here, my friend.
Aye, aye. Full power.
So we have these are 2 command cruisers. They're basically light cruisers, except if they face an enemy, they are almost impossible to kill.
Reactor online.
Because basically all of their necessary components are back here, so you have to drill through all the components in front to get to the actual vital stuff in back. So they're very much...
That's admittedly a decent way of constructing it.
Yep. That being said, if you can broadside them, they fold like wet tissue paper. So they also carry a decent amount of firepower. They have it has 6 450 millimeter cannons on each of those.
Center traffic.
Well, I don't know if you saw the chat, but he's just like, don't waste all your containers this early. And he's like, I only have 150 more of them.
Yes, you must conserve all of your ammo and health potions. You might need them later.
I've actually dumped half my missile payload already, which isn't
Aye, aye,
great.
Commander. We're moving.
I'm going
Data
to...
dialed in.
Oh shit, we're taking fire from somebody.
Aye, aye. Full power.
That's a heavy cruiser. Oh fuck, I didn't want to do a missile dump, but I'm gonna have to.
Enemy lock detected. Outgo
Yep, get him out, get him out, get him out. We're gonna lose components.
We have secured Zone Atlas.
The ship's been damaged. Copy.
We've lost 2 missile launchers so far, and our magazine.
We lost a module.
Oh, none of our missiles got through. Fuck.
We lost a module.
Oh,
Damage control. We lost a component.
No, they've closed with us. We've
We're
lost,
losing components.
unfortunately.
We're taking damage. Component destroyed.
shitty.
Launch the missile. Component destroyed. We're losing components. Component destroyed. Damage control. We
I
lost
really wish
component.
they'd fix OSP so it's not such a curb stomp every fucking game. Like, if there's any competence on the ANS side, it's just a curb stomp.
Component destroyed.
Hmm.
Waiting for your orders, Commander. Engaging. We're taking damage. Quickly, Commander. They're locking on.
Yeah.
Modules back online. We're taking damage. The missile.
Fire everything you can, which isn't a lot right now, but
We're taking damage.
if we die with them in the tubes, it's not actually going to help anyone.
Aye, aye. We're losing components. Standing by.
So what killed us so quick was the beam cannon on this thing. Beam weapons basically make ANS kings of close range. If they get within 6 kilometers of you, you're just dead. If they have beams. So there is no answer for beams. We used to have plasma as the answer, and then it got nerfed into oblivion. So, well, plasma and 100
Shit.
millimeter.
The enemy secured Zone Atlas.
I'm gonna move my guy into Zone Atlas just to maybe do something before it goes down. But this is why I like having multiple ships, because I got bushwhacked there, and if I'd only had one ship, I'd be completely out of the fight. I can't believe he was able to stop my entire missile salvo. Unfortunately, was busy doing other stuff, trying to stay alive, so I didn't actually see what happened with it. But
Taking fire.
none of my missiles hit. Hello, Sprinter.
Disappointing.
Got him in our sights.
No, I shouldn't go out into the open like that. The Solomon's there. He'll eat me. So this is a broadside line ship. I think those are 250 millimeter cannons. So he flies side on to the enemy and just unloads.
So are there any factions right now other than OSP and
It's
ANS?
just OSP and ANS. OSP just got added a few months ago. Well, almost a year
Okay.
ago now. No, I think it was like... Let me look up the update time. In February 27, they added OSP.
Ah.
Engaging. Full stop.
So you see, this Corvette has been firing at me this whole time, and it's hitting me broadside, so this front stuff is not what it's doing damage to. It really hasn't done much to me at all. It's just been plinking on my armor.
Mm.
So yeah, the missile spam was not as fun as I was hoping. Oh, container spam. Yeah, this is what makes heavy cruisers really hard to take out, because they can overlap their point defenses like that. Just nothing gets through.
Ah.
They're shooting at the Solomon. I'm gonna poke my head out and shoot at it.
Securing zone boxer.
It's fair. Hmm.
I think I've killed this, but I'm gonna keep up the fire until it pops its lifeboats. Oh, he did. I just didn't notice.
Copy that. Copy.
We'll set you to AP just in case. But... Oh, are you hitting anything? You aren't. You're just
Securing zone boxer.
those containers. Oh. Are some no.
We're ready whenever you are. We're on the way.
I should aim to kill that keystone actually.
Won't know what hit him.
Actually, no. We're gonna go with HE shells.
Got him in our sights. Got him in our sights.
Because I don't want to get beamed. What's generally a good idea is to take out a ship's escorts first. So if it's a bigger ship, aim for the smaller ships around it, at least if they're ANS, just because it's easier to take them out, and that will reduce the total point defense coverage around the bigger ship. For OSP, that's not necessarily the case, because like I said, the feeders are the toughest ship they have, so trying to take them out is not really a thing. Basically, you should aim for feeders and command cruisers like those last, because they're actually tough, and then aim for like shuttles, then tugs, then line ships and container liners, and then take out the cargo feeders and the command cruisers. Obviously, this is very circumstantial, but it's just like if you can take them out of play faster, the more guns you take out of play faster, the better.
They won't know what hit 'em. Copy. Engaging him.
Switch to
Got him in our sights.
We have secured zone boxer.
They're locking on us.
Yes, we got containers through. Oh,
Nice.
okay, that had to have fucked them up bad.
Copy. Engaging him. They won't know what hit 'em.
I don't know what's going on with these containers. Is he literally using them to just distract their point defense? I think he is. Oh my god!
I'm just seeing the containers slam into that ship now.
Oh, you're way behind.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, the lag is horrible.
Oh. Sorry.
But that's fine. Oh,
I
it's not you, it's Twitch.
Get that component online.
Oh, now I'm seeing that circle of missiles.
Yeah. This cannon cargo feeder is actually, they've been pretty good. I think I might want to make a full fleet of them. I don't have a fleet of just cannon and gun cargo feeders.
Gulch waste.
Got him in our sights.
Yeah.
Got him in our sights.
The auto-generated names are interesting.
It's weird because I could imagine a story being behind that, you know?
Yep.
Like your breakaway, maybe it's like a salvaged ship that you found in a dead part of space, and you refurbished it into this.
I mean, that's pretty much all the OSP ships. They are all converted civilian ships or salvaged old ANS ships. The command cruisers are from the ANS museum fleet, essentially.
Understood.
Gulch Waste.
Oh, what's that? That's Maxford. That's gonna hurt.
Engaging. Copy. Engaging. Enemy engaging.
Oh dear. Okay. Yeah. He got me in beam range, and I'm going down.
Unit destroyed.
I might be able to take A before I go down, though.
Component offline.
We have secured Zone Atlas.
Haha! I took Atlas before he took me down.
Nice.
This is the bridge. Abandoned ship.
Alright. We're gonna retire. Because I kind of want to make that cannon fleet of cargo feeders.
Oof. I see that beam hitting you.
Once they get a beam locked onto you, that's just it. Okay, I could do one of two things. I could make cargo feeder with cannon, or I could make tugs with cannons. Tugs would have 250mm cannons instead of 450, but otherwise are pretty similar, though a lot faster and a lot cheaper. I already have a cannon tug swarm, so never mind though. I want to make a monitor cannon swarm. So we're aiming for 500 points max, so we can have 6 of these guys. What I would like is a track correlator, because that'll help our sensors get better long-range lock-on, long-range tracks, and a ammunition elevator. It's going to be reinforced mag, and we're going to have. No, this is going to be a reinforced mag, and we're going to have this be the berthing. Flak round, we need 750 because we only have 2 guns. Four, 30, 12, so 150 will work. We don't actually need HEHC because we don't have plasma to take advantage of it. We're at 454, so we're actually going to upgrade one of these to a reinforced DC locker. We're going to give us another set of 450 shells. Boop, 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 boop. Setting up formations. I always prefer to do 3-dimensional formations instead of 2-dimensional formations, but both have their merits. 2-dimensional formations are nice because, you know, you can fit them through narrower gaps. The 3-dimensional formations I find allow you to get more angles for fire. Save fleet as... cannon gun. Alright, let's see if we can find another match. Otherwise we'll go up against bots. And let's go up against bots. What did I call it?
Call what?
The squadron.
Sorry.
I'm just... Must be cannon gun feeder.
All I remember is Gulch Waste.
We want starter fleets, protectorate. So with this feeder squadron, we have roughly the same amount of cannons as a single command cruiser, I just realized. So that's... eh. I've always heard that cannon feeders are a little low on firepower for their point size. But maybe they shoot... they probably don't shoot faster now that I think about it. I was thinking they're casements so they fire faster, but no. Turrets normally fire faster. Casement, it means they're the ones that are set in and can't turn very far. Go to loose squadron formation so you can actually get to the point in time.
Oop, that is louder than I expected it to be. It's quite a nice looking formation, honestly.
Yeah, I like it. I set it up whenever I have a 6-unit squadron. I always set it up like a triangular bipyramidal formation. It's actually a molecular formation, but it causes everyone to be equally spaced, which is good because that if we're at least 500 meters apart, our essential signature remains low.
Go ahead, Command. Standing
Once
by.
you start
Cool.
clustering together, it increases the size of your signature so you can be detected from further off.
We are securing Zone Dagger.
Can't do it. It's too far. Negative. Too far.
Missiles.
Target boss. Cease fire.
We are securing Zone Comet.
Oh, that's interesting. Instead of point defenses, this ship
We have
has
secured Zone
a
Dagger.
missile launcher and what looks
The
like a
enemy is
jammer on
securing
it.
Zone Eclipse.
We have one brave little shuttle heading to Alpha Point. Oh god. This poor shuttle. Oh. He is going to die.
We have secured Zone Comet.
Yep, he is gone. He just ate 2 missiles to
Spike,
the
spike.
face. Is he alive? No, he is not alive. He is not.
The enemy secured Zone Eclipse.
You know what? We have a lot of people rushing on A. Let's just go for it.
We're on the way.
YOLO.
Oof, I'm seeing that shuttle now. Still alive in my laggy view, but
He's
I'm sure
about to
that won't be
realize
for
he's
long.
dead. He's about his engines are about to shut down.
There we go. Yep. Very dead.
Like watching just the fusillade of my turrets trying to help with the point defense. Oh dear.
Incoming missile.
He's dead. You don't have to throw any more missiles at him, guys.
Isn't there a meme for stop? He's already dead.
Yeah, from The Simpsons.
Enemy missile detected.
Oh, those tugs are gone. Oh, he's trying so hard.
The enemy is securing Zone Boxer.
Spiker, Spiker. We're on the way. Commander. Got him in our
Found
sights.
it.
Missile warning.
Yep.
Target boss. Cease fire. Lock on warning. Enemy is jamming us. Rounds incoming. Hull impact. Got him in our sights. Missile warning. Inbound Spiker.
Oh, are you going to shoot missiles at me now?
Component destroyed.
The enemy secured Zone
Send
Boxer.
traffic. Standing by.
Yeah, we're gonna go hide in some rocks now.
We're on the way. Enemy
We were
missile
gonna help
launch
those
detected.
tugs, but they're long gone.
Reporting internal damage.
We lost him. Reporting in!
Point defense turrets are working out fairly well. Will they keep working out that well against all the missiles they're lobbing at us? Unsure.
Hostile fire incoming.
God damn. Oh,
Engage. Waiting orders. Enemy is jamming us.
this may be it for us because they have a beam ship in range.
Enemy missile incoming.
Component destroyed.
I just saw you take out all of those missiles like a boss.
Yeah. ANS can't do as huge
So-
salvos as OSP.
They are
But-
blowing us up here. Reporting fires on multiple decks. They won't know what hit them. DC teams report status. Standing by for orders. Component destroyed. Waiting orders. Drive is red. Engineering, come in. We are on
Oop,
emergency
there's the
power.
beam. I see the beams.
Abandoned ship.
Yeah.
They're locking onto us, Commander.
The enemy secured Zone X.
Copy.
God, it's so early in the game too. We're barely over 100 points.
Warning. Module lost. Component disabled, Commander. Orders, Commander!
No, we don't want that back online. We only have one restorer. We want to save it for drives or reactors.
I am watching, and you are at least managing to hit a lot of shots on them.
Yep. They're destroyers.
I'm not sure how much effect they're having.
I'm pretty sure I've disabled the beams of at least two, which is what I'm trying to do. That's why I keep switching targets, because I'm just trying to disarm them first. Then I can focus on a kill after that. But if I leave those beams up, I'm just dead.
Makes sense.
I think I've disabled the last beam, but I'm worried this guy is getting his back online. You know what? No, we're heading back to D because they're trying to take D. So,
Won't know what hit.
Orders, Commander!
oh, you've lost your drive. But we can repair it. His drives are out. And his bridge is dark, so we're going to change fire. These sprinters are going to try to take the point, but I can't let up on these destroyers or I might die, so...
This whole thing is seeming like a rather desperate but potentially fruitful tactic.
Them charging?
No, your loadout.
Oh, it's very blunt. There's not a lot of
Won't know what hit 'em.
nuance to this setup I'm building. I don't have a lot of counters for things like E-War or anything. What I do have is a whole lot of firepower that can't be shot down or soft killed.
Commander, our
So-
drive has been restored.
Standing by.
And my ships are all really tough. I have a lot of fast repair teams. So while I can't restore stuff, if you don't kill me right away, it's going to be hard to actually put me down permanently.
And now I got to see that guy's engines go out.
Yep.
Much fun.
One of them still has no, two of them still have command and control, so I'm going to have to switch back to them at some point. But I need to worry about these sprinters on my point right now.
Dagger. We have secured Zone Atlas.
Someone's getting them from another angle.
Yeah. Well, we had a couple line ships over here also helping. We've actually reduced their fleet pretty well. I think we're gonna get
They won't know what hit 'em.
we're gonna wipe them. I was really worried at the beginning because we lost our tugs. Oh, there's 3 fucking Axfords coming around the corner. I don't like that.
Copy. Aye, aye. On the way. They won't know what hit 'em.
Looks like another engine went out.
Yep.
The enemy is
Again, I'm on a lag, so it's what you were doing about 30 seconds ago.
Yep. Oh, you got your drives back. That's not great.
We are contesting Zone Dagger. The enemy is securing Zone Dagger.
Enemy lock detected.
He's not actually dead yet.
The enemy is securing Zone Con.
Got 'em in our sights.
We are securing Zone Boxer.
Okay.
They won't know what hit 'em.
Let's swap over to AP shells.
Got a range. Underway.
The enemy secured Zone
Excited to
Con.
see.
So that these scorch marks are where he was taking plasma. You'll see them in a bit. And anywhere, any of those scorch marks that he hit count as having either. It used to be a percentage of the armor, but now I think it's the thickness of armor that it wipes off with every hit. So they're facing less armor, so they can penetrate more deeply.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. That's the big black mark on the hull, right?
Yep. I'd say we'll probably be seeing more, but all the ships with plasma appear to be hiding.
Hmm.
Someone has missiles to launch. He's getting pretty fucked up at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see him, but I can see that he's getting hit a bunch.
Yeah. His comma rays down, looks like, so he can only rely on his own sensors. And we've wrecked one of his sensor arrays on this side, so he's half blind on the side he's facing us with.
Got him in our sights.
We're actually going to switch targets to this guy, because I think our boys can deal with him fairly easily. And this guy's on our Charlie point. Which just won't do. It won't. Now this Axford is fucking pristine, and he has a beam cannon, which, oh, this is gonna hurt. I should not have gotten this close, but we're already this close, so we're committed.
Hostile fire inbound.
We need to get as close as we can, as fast as we can, and hopefully we can outturn his green beam of death.
You'll last longer than you will against that Death Star, and you might just take a few of them with you.
That is literally, yeah, yup. He is going to hide behind that thing, so we're going to move up to C.
We're on the way, Commander.
Oh, we're bunching together. Please don't run into each other. I know, we're gonna... Gotta get in close and orbit them, guys. If we don't, that beam turret's gonna fuck us.
Hostile fire in.
Like that. Thankfully, he's mostly obscured.
What can we do for you, Commander? Understood. We're en route. They're locking onto us, Commander.
We are securing Zone Eclipse.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
Receiving. Copy that. Forming up.
Oh!
All personnel, abandoned
I
ship.
just watched him hit the asteroid.
Abandoned ship.
Yeah. I just watched him hit one of my guys with a full beam.
Hostile
Shot.
fire inbound.
Oh.
Yeah.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
He just basically one-shot him.
Still, he looks hurt, so.
Yeah, he's looking hurt.
We have secured Zone Eclipse.
Hostile fire inbound.
Fuck. No, no,
Low
no.
power. This is the bridge. Abandoned
traffic.
ship. Moving out. Course laid in.
And then there were three.
We're under attack. Some turtle damage.
Oh.
The enemy is securing Zone Dagger.
Standing by. Course laid in.
We are contesting Zone Dagger.
That's not how you're supposed to orbit. Come on.
Ready. At the ready, Commander. On the way, Commander.
Come on, get the CIC back up.
Command has been restored. Engaging target.
Oh, our engine's out. Ugh.
Component offline.
Yeah, there's just no answer for the beam cannon up close like that.
At this point, to a certain degree, though, what I'm wondering is just how much punishment can this guy take?
Oh, Axfords can take loads. They can
Ah.
basically stand up to an entire fleet pummeling them for, minutes. And by fleet, I mean like the entire enemy side. They are ridiculously tough.
Well, that makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah.
Power's dead. Orders. The ship's down. Everyone evacuate. Repositioning. They've got us.
He looks beat up, though.
He looks beat up, but he's like still got both of his main weapons online.
Copy that. Moving.
We're getting some help from the lines, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to be able to kill him in time to like keep my ships alive.
Ready. Aye, aye. Full burn.
No, but on the flip side of that, I think your side pretty much has this battle won.
Yeah, I think we're going to win. We're going to win. I'm going to lose.
The enemy is securing
Nah.
We are securing zone common.
I think you did a lot towards that victory, though.
Yeah.
If I'm reading everything right.
I think I did a lot. I think I soaked up a lot of fire. Though that last bit, what I soaked up was this guy's beams. I'm going to try switching over to HE because we've pummeled his hull enough that HE might get through now. And that'll do some more damage. AP does like less than a quarter of the damage of HE, so. And if I manage to hit on any location that's already penetrated the armor counts as gone. So.
We have secured zone common.
But it can also just bounce off. Yeah, see, that it's not penetrating. Oh, some of it is. Okay. Whenever it hits stuff at an angle, it's not getting through, but on the actual... some of it's getting through.
The enemy is securing zone dagger.
His hull looks like more crater than hull.
Yeah. That's how you know the Axford's actually been doing its job. Axfords are my main when I play ANS. So this level of durability does not surprise me in the least.
We lost a component.
Got it.
ship's been damaged.
Fuck, our main thrusters are offline. We still have drives, but we're all on like maneuvering thrusters now. Yeah, we need to switch back to AP.
Understood. Engaging. Solution locked in.
It'd be really cool, guys, if you could give me some help. Well, I guess they're fighting another Axford. Oh my god, this Axford has just been painted with plasma. There is nothing left of its armor.
Whew.
Send your traffic.
Was wondering why he wasn't using that against me. He doesn't have AP rounds, so they won't get through the monitor's armor on that 250. So he's been using them against the line ships over there instead of me, because he knows they're just going to plink on me. We just won.
Oh, and now I'm seeing that Axford. Damn.
Yeah. So if I had plasma, I probably would have killed that Axford by now, just with all the 100mm rounds. But without the 100mm rounds, I wasn't killing him fast enough. But I was killing a lot of the lighter ships so much faster. Been streaming for an hour and a half. That's a good stream. I'll call it there. Hope you all enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're on Twitch. If you if you would like, if you want to make me happy, and like, share, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Goodbye.